welcome to StudyBees. And today we are going to start a very interesting topic and a new topic which is in science, crop production and management. This is part 1. Let's get started everyone. First of all, when we are talking about crop production, what do we get from crops? What can be obtained from crops? From crops, we can obtain food. Yes, we can prepare food. And why do we need food? What is the need of it? So we need food because it keeps us healthy, gives us energy to do work and helps us to grow, as well as repair and replace the damaged and worn out tissues, right? So that's why food is very important to keep our lives healthy and maintain the spirit and energy. So how do plants and animals get food? Most plants make their own food through the process of photosynthesis. Animals feed on plants or other animals to get energy. And when we cultivate the same kind of plants on a large scale at one place is called crop. Yes. So first of all, most plants make their own food. Through which process? Photosynthesis. They obtain light from the sun, take in carbon dioxide, take in water, and then take in carbohydrates and then release out oxygen, right? You can see in the picture, yes, and you can understand it more better. And what do animals feed on? They feed on plants or other animals to get energy. And when we cultivate a lot of plants in a very huge scale, large scale means in a huge amount, in a row wise, at one place itself, it is called a crop. Please remember this, it's an important definition. So agriculture practices. Depending on the season, there are major types of crops, right? Here is the picture where there are few examples. You can see Zaid crops, Kharif crops and Rabi crops. You can go through it for 1 or 2 minutes. Till that, I'll be ready for the next slide. Yeah, so guys, basic practices of crop production. So there are basically 7 agricultural practices which are followed while growing a crop. And what is a crop? When lot of plants are grown at a large scale in one place, it's called a crop. First step is preparation of soil to loosen and turn the soil. Then sowing. Here the planting of the seeds of an crop is done in the soil. Then adding manure and fertilizers. Adding essential nutrients to soil for growth and development of plants. Then irrigation. Irrigation is wherein we supply water to the plant at regular intervals. Then protection from weeds. So removal of unwanted plants from the cultivated field to allow the crops to properly access light, space and nutrients. Then harvesting means cutting the mature crops from the fields. Storage, the last step, and this is where keeping the grains or produce safe from the rats, insects, microorganisms and moisture. These are the basic 7 agriculture practices which have to be followed while we are growing a crop. So why do we loosen or turn the soil? So losing the soil is important because it allows the roots to go deeper in the soil and yet like breathe easily, allowing air to reach the roots. It's roots, sorry. I've written here by mistake roots, helping in growth of microbes and earthworms that add humus to the soil and turn and loosen the soil further. And nutrient rich soil comes to the top and can be used by the plants. So the process used to loosen and turn the soil is called tilling or plowing. After tilling or tiling, leveling is done, in which big clumps of soil called crumbs. So the big clumps of the soil, which are called as crumbs, are broken and leveled. And leveling in the field helps in the process of sowing and irrigation. So yeah, this is why we loosen or turn the soil. It's very important. Adding manure to the field so that it mixes with the soil well as it gets turned. Then step by step agriculture process. This is, first of all, we add the manure to the field because it will mix with the soil well and get turned. After that the watering is done, and if it is if it is too dry, yes, then the tiling or the plowing the field is done. After that, harvesting, then weeding, then sowing, then storage. I'm just telling what is written in the boxes. You can check the arrows and you can let me know in the comment section what is the proper process. I have kept it a little tricky, so you all check all the arrows and then let me know the step by step process. I'm just reading out the boxes for you all. This is like a fun question for you all, like fun, not question but fun task to do, that you have to check the arrows properly and then you have to do it. Yeah, whoever tells me the correct answer, maybe they get a reward. So agriculture implements used for plowing. So this is a plow as you can see in the picture, and this is made of a wood drawn by a pair of vultures or other animals. It is used since ancient times for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the seeds and turning of the soil. It consists of plowshare, which is a strong triangular iron trip, and even plow haft, which is also a long log of wood attached to the beam on one end and plowshare on the other end of the beam. And what is a plowshare? It is a strong triangular iron tip. Then is the hoe, which is usually pulled by the animals. The simple tool is used for removing weeds and loosening the soil. It consists of a long rod of wood or iron and a strong, broad and bent plait of iron on one of its ends. Yeah, on one of its sides, one of its ends. Then the cultivators, which are tractors driven cultivators, are modern and they save labor time. Yes, they are very useful and they save the labor time. So guys, yeah, this was very simple topic and there are many more parts going to come. This is a huge, it's a vast topic and we are going to discuss in all depth. So please be awaited for the next parts. Till that, I'll meet you guys. Thank you. Goodbye.